Hi friends, welcome back to my channel iQOO. In this video, I'll do the benchmark test comparison between the iQOO 3 with the Snapdragon 865 processor versus the Realme X1 Max with the Dimensity 1200 chipset. So let's see friends how much difference we can actually expect in terms of the benchmark test between these both phones, and that is what I'm going to exactly compare in this demonstration. So this is going to be really very interesting friends, and the main reason is because right now the iQOO 3 is available for about 22,000 rupees, and few of the users they are thinking of buying this phone right now, or should they wait for the Realme X1 Max for the big billion day sale. So that's the reason I thought of comparing the performances and few things. But in this video, let's see how much benchmark score we can actually get difference between these both phones. So first I need to clear everything from the background apps. So all the apps are completely clean in both phones. So there's no application running. So let me need to clear everything, turn off the Wi-Fi connection as well. So Wi-Fi is also turned off. In the Realme X1 Max, I need to clear the process manager. So even there is no applications running in the process manager. Absolutely nothing at all. Now let me try to open the benchmark test and start the test. And this is a test which I'm trying to use with the 50% brightness, and there is no ultra game boosters, nothing at all enabled during the process. So right now the test has been begun. As you can see friends, my room temperature is pretty low. It's only 28.7 degrees. So there is no AC, there is no cooler. And right now the temperature in the iQOO 3 is about 31.5. In the Realme X1 Max is about 30.9 degrees. So let's see which phone will be increasing what kind of temperatures and how much scores we can actually see the difference. I mean in terms of the CPU and the GPU. And right now I'm not using any kind of monster mode. I'm not using any kind of high performance mode. Without using them, I'm going to try right now just to see which phone can actually score how much kind of benchmark test results. So Dimensity 1200 versus Snapdragon 865 processor. So in this we will be able to find out how powerful the iQOO 3 device actually is. So again, I'll be back after some time of continuously running the test. So right now let's check the temperatures in the iQOO 3. It's about close to 35.2 degrees in the iQOO 3, not bad. In the Realme X1 Max, it's about 36.4 degrees. So slightly higher temperatures detected in the Realme X1 Max. And the backside, it's off close to 34.6, not 34 and 34. That's it. So overall, we did see kind of close to 34 and 35, not much. 34 degrees, and Realme X1 Max 36.8 degrees. Slightly higher temperatures in the Dimensity 1200 when compared with the Snapdragon 865 processor. So there's a 37 degrees highest and 34 point something is the highest. So 2 to 3 degrees kind of difference is there between these both phones. So let's see friends how much difference we can actually expect in terms of the CPU and the GPU comparisons, and what will be the high scores between these both phones. So finally we got the results between both devices, and we got about 6,74,000 in the Realme X1 Max device, and iQOO 3 device scored about 6,56,000 score in terms of the benchmark score, as you can compare both phones. And the temperature, if you notice, temperature is little bit only increased in the iQOO 3, 2.5 degrees and 5.2 degrees, kind of reverse, exactly increased. So highest is 35.2 and 33.2. And overall you can see the scores and the CPU. Not bad. So in the CPU scores, the iQOO 3 scored slightly higher in the CPU segment, Snapdragon 865 versus Dimensity 1200. In the GPU, 221 versus 267. You can see the scores in terms of the GPU, not bad. So in the CPU, slightly highest trends, that's the advantage for the iQOO 3, which has scored a little bit. And in my previous experience with this iQOO 3, I did see the highest score about close to, I think, 6,81,000, somewhere around that. Yes. This is my highest so far score I got in the iQOO 3 smartphone. In the Realme X1 Max, I did get kind of close to 6,83,000 or somewhere around that, little bit, not much. But this is a quick comparison friends between both phones. Doesn't matter how many times I do the benchmark test, the CPU performance is slightly higher in the iQOO 3 device. As you can see, every time higher. The GPU is high in the Realme X1 Max device. These are the few things you should definitely understand. So thank you for watching this video friends, and see you in the next video, and let's stay for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.